All right, y'all, what's up? This is RC Car Addict coming back at you with a video I've been wanting to do for a minute. M17 Sanwa. It's the high-end radio from Sanwa Electronics, and man, I've had this thing for about a year. It's been awesome. Probably my favorite radio I've ever had. One thing I have done so far is obviously you want to get the Protect case for your radio. These radios are up around $600. You always want to protect that, you know what I mean, protect your investment. Besides that, I did the Ryan Stiles Harris mod to my battery. It's actually something that's used for phones, and it makes it wireless charging compatible. It plugs in here, fits up underneath the bottom cover here, and you just sit it on a wireless charging base and it charges. But I was thinking about getting the gold edition. They have a gold edition and a red edition now, this M17, and it's like a special edition, and they have a red steering wheel and some red other knickknacks on there. They have a gold one also. So instead of buying a whole new radio, I found these Revolution Design. They make these in all different colors. There's green, I believe, purple, red, gold, maybe a blue, or there's two different colored blues. So you can get the steering wheel, and then they also make the matching buttons here. Or actually it's the thumb wheel, and then the handle has two nuts to hold the handle on here. So they go on here. So let's get into this. Oh, also, I've had this radio for about a year now, and right here on the foam, it started wearing in and just kind of looks a little grungy. It's kind of wore out. So I got the Sanwa option parts. There's this one that's a wide, and I believe this one is a factory one that comes on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace those while we're at it. What you'll need for this is 2.5 millimeter, 2.0 millimeter, and I believe this is a 7 millimeter. Yep, MIP 7 millimeter. Or whatever brand you have. I like MIP wrenches. In my opinion, they are the best out there. So we'll start here with the dial. It is the 2 millimeter. Let's see. There's a screw that holds that in. Let's see, you have to hold it firmly up against there, and that comes right out. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, so like I said, what all comes in the bag is these actually replace the nut that holds the handle on each side. We'll get to that here in a minute. And this is the actual thumb wheel. I think that looks pretty good, man. It feels pretty nice. So let's see if we can get that on there. Now there is some little cutouts on the inside of there, and it looks like it fits just in these slots. Yep. And let's see, I guess I'll use the screw provided, because this one is a socket head cap screw, and this is a flush mount. This is actually going to be a 1.5 millimeter, it looks like. It came with this. I'm just going to snug that up. Not too tight. Oh yeah, it's looking good. All right. Let's see. Steering wheel, the screw here is a 2.5 millimeter. I checked earlier. Go ahead and take that off. All right, so if you see on the back of this, it does have a square design, and that keeps it locked in here so that, you know, it's not only that screw holding it in or holding it on in the position. So we're gonna go ahead and open that steering wheel. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. I believe this was about, I think I want to say it's around 26 to 28 bucks. Got it on A main. And once you click on the steering wheel, it'll automatically pop up the accessory kit that matches that color that you got and recommend that you got it. That's how I found the thumb wheels on here, or the thumb wheel and the nuts. But let's go ahead and get that on. Snug that up. Wow. Man, that looks cool already. All right. So what I want to try to do is, this one that I got, the wide, is a bit wider than the one I've had on here. I want it to keep the same feel, so I'm gonna go with this narrow one, which I believe is the factory part. And if you look at them, it looks about the same. Obviously, it's, you know, stretched out, so this size is a little bit bigger. Let's see what this looks like on here. Wow, it's a bit smaller than the steering wheel. I'm gonna stretch it on there. Let's see how wide this the wide one actually is. So this looks a good bit wider than the one on here now. It almost looks like it's so wide that it might be sticking off the side. But this, you can see it's not as wide as the steering wheel. So I don't know if the other one is just flattened out and smushed over time. Maybe so. I'm gonna go ahead and try this wide one and we'll see what it looks like on here. So it looks a little bit better. Actually, make it feel a little bit better in the hand. Like I said, I want it to feel as close as possible to how it was before, just not worn out in that one spot where my fingers sat the whole time. Oh yeah. So the wide one covers the whole steering wheel there. I like that a lot better. It feels a lot better in the hand. And that feels like the option one that I had on there. I believe it came with two. When I got the M17, it came with two. And I ended up putting, I guess it would be the wide one. And mine was just so wore out that it looked like that. So on to the next part. Let's see, you'll need a 7 millimeter. And go ahead and take these off. It's just a nut. And these have some serrations on it. You know what? I'm gonna put a dab of red Loctite. Most of y'all know this stuff, it doesn't take much. Always use blue because it's semi-permanent, but that'll keep these from falling off. And I don't want to keep ordering them. So. All right. Let's see. See if this one does the same way. Everything functions normally. I will say that there is a slight gap here in there. Not that it matters, but I would like mine to be all the way up against it. I don't know, I'm just picky like that. That does look really good. Maybe I'll put a washer in there behind there to kind of bring it up closer, but yep, there we go. Man, ha, I think that looks awesome, y'all. So I appreciate y'all watching. Next time, maybe we'll come back with some other stuff. For now, I'm pretty happy with this radio. I would think that Sanwa might have something new in store, so if they do, you know, I'll be on the lookout for the newest stuff. I'm always trying to keep up with the newest, you know, technology and everything. This radio has been awesome. Let's go in here and check and make sure everything works. Yep, looks like the scroll wheel works. Handle still works perfect. Overall, I'm gonna say for 40 bucks, man, that looks pretty good. I really like that. Also, you know, if you go and set your radio down beside somebody else's at the track and it looks the same, it's easy to pick somebody else's up. So now, you know, it's pretty obvious. This is mine. So, all right, well, it's Donnie B, the RC Car Addict, and I appreciate y'all watching my little install video of the Rudog Revolution designs. These are made in Germany, and you can get these from A-Main. And if you didn't get the part numbers, there's a part number for them. Like I said, they have a bunch of colors. So, all right, appreciate y'all watching.